Hey, spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Stonehearth. We were in the middle of building a mason's quarters, and we'll get that finished up while we move on with this episode. So if I have a look over here at how this one was set up, yeah, it looks like it was set up that kind of way. So what I'm going to want to do is start from the back here and go out about, we'll go out about this much for now. We want to plop down a mason's workbench right here, and then the other one is going to take up about this much room. So we're going to want to slice off that much. We're going to want to do some freestanding walls here and here. Oh, I don't want those to be wood. I want them to be like that. And you should be stone, and you should be stone. Okay, let me turn off this whole slicing thing because it's making things a little awkward for me. We're going to make a new freestanding wall from here to here. Can I delete individual chunks of these? I cannot. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to undo these things. Can I? How do I undo these things? I guess I just have to live with that now. I can't put a roof on it. This undo tool thing, it's a little weird. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Building number 5. I want to get rid of these walls. But I think I'm accidentally like deleting other stuff. Oh, did I get rid of it? Yeah, you see, it's not deleting the walls for some reason. How do I get rid of these walls? Pressing the delete key doesn't work. Erase tool. Click to erase items. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm just gonna have to leave it the way it is, and we'll like improvise a roof, I guess. We will stick down a mason workbench right there. Well, how was it done over here? Oh, wait, it was actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, did I do this wrong? I definitely did this wrong. Look, we're going to live with it, though. We'll live with our mistakes. Because that's just the way we are. You know, it doesn't look perfect, but it's passable. Wait, if I erase the floor, the wall stays. So how do I get rid of the... This is something... I've had an issue with this game in the past. Is sometimes just a lot of the mechanics of how things work and like the actual UI just isn't functional. It seems like they really just cannot get certain things to do their intended things in this game. And that's been like my biggest source of frustration when playing is that sort of thing. Oh. I want to fill this up. Make sure that's cleaned out. Looks like there's even some over here. If I could just get in there and clean that up. Okay. Let's grab some more red, and we'll do a red streak. Just do like a little red roof for this thing. And there we go. Nice little red roof. It'll be a little workbench. I think I do want to stick down some of these storage things. I'm thinking 3 right on the edge of the road. Should be just perfectly fine. And then we'll extend the road just for the sake of things as well. There we go. I think this is a pretty reasonable build here. It does take a lot of stone, so what we're going to have to do is this is going to be the mason's house, and we will get started on that. Yes, start building, and then we're going to also want to make sure we're tunneling extra stuff out. We'll do another 12 by 12 over here, and that should get that started. So we'll unpause it now, and our people should get to work building the mason's house, which we can then start using for this sort of stuff. See if I can get rid of that. Okay, great. So it looks like our first crop of cloth is starting to come in. That's good news. Looks like he made a mason's workbench and he's continuing to work over here. That's good news. This is going to want to be stone. Yep, we're going to want that to be stone. This one is going to be doors and windows, or doors and furniture. And then this one is going to be defenses and stuff. My village isn't perfect, but you know, it's decent. I think I do a fairly reasonably good job at putting these things together. And then this one is going to be defenses and decorations, and he should now walk over here if he's smart. Yeah, he should just look for the closest stockpile to put them in. So you know, we've got a nice little village going here. We're gonna want to start plopping down walls and stuff eventually, and I think I'll get started over here putting down the walls. So let me grab the furniture. Here we are. And we'll start using these to protect ourselves. We'll place down 4 at a time. Well, you know, this is going to be the wall that we use to protect our farms. It's made of stone, so it should be a little bit more defensive if it's made of stone, as far as I understand it. But it's basically, eventually this will close off the directions that enemies can come from. Let's have a look at the whole harvesting tunnel. Okay, looks like that's not quite finished. So yeah, probably the cookhouse is going to go over here. And then like the dining room over here. Which is going to have, this is going to be where the raw food goes, and then there's going to be the cooked food. Looking pretty good. Oh, it looks like the trader will be back. So that's the trader who wants the 6 wooden window frames for the 3 comfy beds, which is going to be a good deal. Looks like there's some sort of alert here. Is there a... Oh, there's a lack of materials for this. That's what I think that is. Which means they're going to want to do some harvesting. I think I will widen the tunnel a little bit. Maybe by that much, and we'll widen it. But I think there's something wrong with this house. I think I might have messed things up. This happens, okay? That's another problem I have with this game, is sometimes things just go wrong and the game doesn't give you enough information about why they've gone wrong. I think it has to do with the stone. Looks like everyone's kind of prioritizing hauling right now. And I think people are eating also. Yeah, looks like people are eating. So that has something to do with it as well. I'm also going to want to build a little raw food house here. Okay, looks like they're going over to pick up some more stone for me, which is what I need to build this house. How is my stone mason actually doing? That's my carpenter. So he's almost up at the level 6. So how far away are you from that? You're actually, whoa. You're doing really well. You're almost level 5. Yeah, okay, so they're still eating. They're getting slowly more upset due to the raw meals and bland meals. Oh, invaders. This is stone people. I think you should be able to handle this. You do have pretty good equipment right now. Should be able to handle this. And actually, you'll get some levels out of fighting as well. You should level up from after killing 2 of them. My god, the sound effects for this thing is just crazy loud. But the really cool thing is enemies, when you kill them, they typically tend to drop a little bit of loot. So there should be like a piece of stone around here somewhere from when they died. So you should have actually leveled up. Oh, you're about to, so... You're a little bit scratched up. A little bit hurt. Nothing too bad. So now that you're level 1 footman, you have slightly more damage. And I think they retain their skills, even if they change jobs. I could be wrong on that front though. I'd have to check that. One of the big advantages of a farmer leveling up is they get faster. So if we go in here and look at the job abilities, for example, they has increased their foot speed, and this allows them to make cooked food, and then they get more yield, and then they get special yields. So this one isn't actually implemented yet, but it will be eventually. Like I said, the game is still in development. It was a Kickstarter game, and it's actually a pretty damn successful Kickstarter game in my opinion. When you consider, where it is and where it's going and how far they've come so far. So it looks like the we got some stone. I'm trying to figure out, how do I see my stockpiles? There used to be a way to see your villages. Here we go. We have our net worth. We have a bit of stuff in our inventory, our edibles, journal. Awesome. So yeah, we can extend our fence again now that we have a bit of this. We'll stick this down here. So as they mine, little bits of stone and stuff will fall on the ground, and we have plenty of copper ore and stuff, so we are going to want to, if I go in here and look at what we can craft, we're going to want a blacksmith's hammer, not too far away from now. We need a mason level 2. We can craft quite a bit of this stuff now, for example. Oh, we can make a stone maul. And you know what? We will do that. We will make a stone maul because it's going to be pretty useful for our warrior, because I think this has a higher attack, 11 attack, whereas I think the training sword, if we go into the carpentry thing, training sword is only like, yeah, it doesn't actually have its own attack. So that's going to be good news once we get that done. Oh, I don't want to... Speed 3 is a... Super speed is like an experimental thing, I think. It's not fully implemented in yet. It can cause performance issues for the game, so the frame rate might dip, although we are holding 144 frames per second, so I'm pretty satisfied with that. Aha! So the new trader. Oh, we could get comfy beds. I'm going to sell off some of my fine stuff. The fine stuff is just worth more. That's really all it is. Which is good if you want a high value town. But, I like to use it for barter and trading. Do I have these spare things in stock? I do, so I could sell these because I don't need them. I have them already. That's good. And then let me go ahead and buy stuff from you now. Oh, the trader returns. We will accept that deal. And then, where's to sell? I think I'll buy some of these comfy beds, actually. I'll buy 3 more of them. So now I have 6 comfy beds, I think, in total. And then a daily update. We should have another to level up. Excellent. So now we have Zed Bell Tower, and he's probably going to be our second warrior eventually. So he's a pessimist, which is not so good. But he does have pioneering spirit, so he's going to be quite happy for the first few days. He's not a very good warrior, though. Well, he does have 4 body and 4 spirit, which is, I would consider that like a baseline decent warrior. So where is how are things going here? Where are you? That's who I'm looking for. Did you get your hammer? Or are you still using your sword? You're still using the sword. When will the hammer come? Queued. I would like that to go to the top of the queue, actually. Harvesting quite a bit of stone here. Although, oh, that looks like gold ore. Awesome. So how is this coming along? It looks like they're just putting the finishing touches on the roof. The finishing touches on the roof. It's not ideal. I kind of messed it up a little, but I'll get the hang of this building system as I go. There's just some little idiosyncrasies or little weirdnesses about this game that bother me that I'm hoping will get fixed eventually. Stuff like not being able to delete walls, that sort of thing. Now I will say this, the building system is really detailed, and it's really impressive that the stone little hearthlings can make their way around. Alright, so we got a mason level 2. That's actually really good. We go to his character sheet. We should have new stuff available to us. Of note will be the cook's spoon. So we are going to want to craft one of those. We are also going to want a... No, we don't want a potter's cutter, actually. We can't quite make the blacksmith's hammer. Nor can we make the mason's pedestal. We can make some stone chests, and I'm going to want you to keep 2 of those in inventory. Maybe look at the old slice. Okay, we still have a bit to tunnel. So I'm going to build over here a... Do I want to use ladders or stairways? Let me do something here. I have an idea about having a multi-tiered tunnel network. So let me pause the game here while I do a little bit of building. This isn't going to be like a regular kind of building. This is going to be a kind of a weird building, actually. So we're going to get some slabs here. And we're going to make this out of wood because wood is a more abundant material. So that'll be up to here. That'll be up to there. Oh, you know what? No, that's too much. Oh, I've got a better idea. Ah, my idea has improved already. So this one will come out to here. This one will come out to here. And this one will come out to here. Then I'm going to want stairways up to each one of them. And I'll use this maybe. And you can kind of see maybe what I'm doing here. I'm making stairways. Go up to this one. Oh, you know what? That's not quite going to work. So I'm going to need to undo some stuff here. These actually need to be a little bit wider. So I'll grab them. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use a darker wood just for aesthetic reasons. So I'll go through and I'll delete these. So let me quickly get rid of this. There we go. And then I'll stick down, we'll get a nice cocoa brown kind of wood style. And we'll go out, we'll do a 4 by 12. And then we'll delete the innards, and that'll kind of pretend to be like a wooden plank. And then we'll put like Morocco brown in the center. And then we'll make little leg stands for this so that it doesn't look like it's just freestanding. Wait, why won't you place? That's really odd. Why won't you place on top? Like you're supposed to go up. Huh. It won't let me build upwards, whereas usually it does. That's really odd. That's really odd. Why won't you build upwards? It'll only build outwards. Usually you're able to build up on top of each other. I guess we'll just have random slabs sticking out. So this will come out 8 instead, and then 8 instead to here. And then I'll have this come out 8 also. And then this one will come out 4. And then 4. And then this one will do this. Okay, and then I'll get stairways. So this particular stairway, we will do this one out of antique brass. No. How about sort of that color? And these will act as stairways up to the top. Okay, cool. And that's kind of like an aesthetic little construction thing. It should only take a couple of wood logs. And that'll be how I access, this is going to be my quarrying area, so that's going to be how I access my multiple levels of quarry. You can see how each level is now accessible due to the stairway. It shouldn't take them too long to build this. Very nice. I suppose we'll go double speed while they build this. Have you actually, did you make that hammer? Did you actually, like, make the hammer? So does that mean my footman over here, or my foot lady? Are you wearing the... Ah, you're using the stone maul. Great. And so if we looked at, I think it has +1 attack over the sword. I'm not sure though, I'd have to double check all that. We do have a cooked spoon, which will mean when our next farmer levels up... Oh, he's arrived with wares he wants to sell. Any more fine stuff I could sell off here real quick? No, not really. I do have a bunch of these comfy beds. Now, can I just, like, replace these? I think I would have to get rid of these first. So, how far into the day it is? I'll wait until this sort of stuff is done, and then I'll look into that. So, Tibber Nanak, are you ready to become can you become a cook now? Let's see. Can I go into and assign you to the cook position? I can. And that will be what we do tomorrow. I have a couple of things I want to do. Mainly I'm going to be replacing some of these beds. And then I'll be... I'll be replacing some of these... Wait, whoa, what is happening here? What's this stuff? What's this random crap? I don't remember placing this. What's this doing here? Also, something else that's really annoying that you can't edit buildings after you've placed them. I'm just gonna have to live with the fact that these random blocks are here now for some reason that I didn't place them, but they're there anyway. Why are you guys stuck? What's up? Is it for lack of work? Okay, something has gone wrong with them. Oh, this is a different... These are counted as different buildings? Oh, okay. We will finish this, and we will finish this also. No, we won't build that one yet, but we'll definitely go up 2 layers. So it's about time. We're gonna have to get to work on the cook's place now. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the wood the storage shed for the food. So let's get that designed. This is going to be over here. And I'm gonna want at least, I like to have like 5 tiles in between each house, at least on a sideways way. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is where it's gonna be, and I'm thinking a 10 by 10 storage house. It's perfectly fine. I'm gonna want to make it out of wood, and I'll make it a little bit more, you know, jazzy with this kind of like designer floor. Although it's a storehouse, so maybe we'll use like bland colors. So this is just a storehouse, so we might even just custom make the walls. I'm thinking we will do that actually. So we'll do 5 high. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll just do like little little punga 2 high walls all the way around. This is purely going to be a raw food storage place. Okay. And then I'm going to want another one of these types of things. So how exactly was this one done, out of curiosity? So this was another layer. So I'll tell you what I will do. I'm going to place a roof on this, and it's going to be a sort of lemon ginger roof. Oh, there is a missing block of, what was it? Was it cocoa brown? No, 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 no. It was like Moroccan brown or something. Bistre? Yeah. We will do a lemon ginger roof in a circle with a Yukon gold trim. And a antique brass heart with a little bit of pesto on the outside. One layer down. So let me grab the pesto. The pesto will go down one layer. And this will be a nice little granary, essentially, is the intended goal of this building. Yeah, and that looks nice, you know? It looks like a little kind of barnyard, but it's actually like a granary. I will stick down a road. Just a little bit of road. And then, can I actually call this a finished building now if I click on it? And then I should be able to finish editing. And, oh, I forgot the most important part is the storage. So let me... Oh, I can't actually slice away the walls because they're slabs, so I'm going to have to do like a little bit of awkward zooming here. That's something I hadn't considered, and I'm now regretting. So can I rotate these? It just had to be awkward, didn't it? Just had to be awkward. So I'm going to tuck these into the corners if I can. There we go. And then tuck these also into the corners. And then there should be room for smaller little food bins as well. And this should, in theory, be enough storage for quite a while for my village, and I will finish here. We will build this, yes. Where's that music coming from? It sounds like one of my little dudes was playing music. Ah, a simple merchant has arrived. Ooh. I do want the upgraded worker outfit. I would like another padded vest. I don't need any of these rug type things. Do I have any fine stuff to sell? I have a little bit of fine stuff to sell. What are you? You're a simple wooden chair, fine dresser. I will sell 3 of you. I am going to want to replace these beds now today. That's my goal. I'm going to sell a little bit of this this stuff here because I don't need so much of it right now. Silver ore is worth a lot, actually. I'm going to sell all my silver and gold. Because that's worth quite a decent amount. Cook's spoon. Aha, we have a cook spoon. Okay, that was what we were hoping for. So now I'm going to buy... I do want one of those upgraded worker outfits. I would like another padded vest. And you know what? I'll grab a couple of spools of thread, a couple of bolts of cloth, and a winter worker outfit. And that'll be a good trade there. So I'm going to want to also now... some of these things, yep, those are just fine. You contain stone. I think this is finished. I'm going to want to start editing some of these beds now. So I'm going to pick these beds up and replace them with these fine beds that I have. So somewhere in my village I have the fine beds anyway. But that'll be something I do in the next episode. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please, oh, just 3 food we missed that by. So please remember, if you want to see more from me, you can subscribe to my channel to get notified when new videos come out. If you want to directly support my channel, please leave a like on the video. And if you want to give me your feedback, go ahead and leave a comment. Other than that, I want to thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. I love you all very much. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.